On Weibo night, good shows followed one after another, and Zhao Liying, who was absent, became the biggest winner. It has to be said that every year on Weibo night, celebrities from all walks of life will gather, setting off a hot topic. Small stars want to fight for a chance to show their faces, and outdated stars want to create topics, which can always make waves and arouse heated discussions among netizens. It's the same this year. In previous years, you would see Zhao Liying, Yang Mi, Liu Shishi, and Yang Ying in groups, but this year only Zhao Liying is missing. However, if you look closely at the works of these 85 Xiaohuas in recent years, you will find that Zhao Liying is completely different from them, going further and further on another road. Yang Mi on Weibo that night, Yang Mi was eye-catching in a red tube top dress. Her figure and appearance are well maintained, she doesn't look like a married mother at all. Yang Mi, who was born as a child star, was very neat in the early days, and several roles played by the audience can be remembered by the audience, such as Guo Xiang and Zhu Jian, and his acting skills are also very online. However, after Yang Mi became famous, there were very few impressive roles. She wholeheartedly wants to start a company to appear in variety shows, but the quality of the dramas she accepts is getting worse and worse, frequently disappointing fans. Netizens often complain that she is a married mother, wearing 2 ponytails, pretending to be a girl, and even being labeled as greasy and pretending to be tender. In the Law of Love 28, netizens commented on hypocrisy, which is indeed a real performance. In the play, Yang Mi plays an elite lawyer, but he doesn't look like a lawyer at all. Various professional styling suits are changed in turn, and they are still posed in the play. Netizens expressed that they couldn't stand it anymore. Yang Mi and Sukai are 9 years apart. But in the play, Sukai behaved like an autistic teenager, while Yang Mi is like a beautiful stepmother. Standing together, the two have no sense of CP at all. The audience commented on the second aunt and nephew. A major feature of Yang Mi is the sound clip. In the play, she acts like a baby to Sukai, which completely makes the audience feel that this is her true nature. Originally, the audience had high hopes for this drama, but in the end they abandoned it one after another. And another drama, Thank You Doctor, has a better reputation than the previous one, but it is because of the plot. As a doctor, Yang Mi did what a criminal investigation should do, investigated the background of patients, and was complained by netizens for doing what a doctor should do. The audience also commented that Yang Mi has no expression in the play, his lines are blunt, and he always curls his lips. If it weren't for a few old actors in the play to support the plot, I wouldn't be able to watch it at all. It has to be said that Yang Mi, who has the best resources among the 85 florets, didn't play his cards well. Fans have reminded, Yang Mi should check the quality of the scripts before continuing. Yang Yang on the night of Weibo, the relationship between the sisters surnamed Yang seemed to be very good. They not only sat together to take pictures, but also talked about private chats between girlfriends. As soon as this picture came out, netizens speculated that Yang Mi heard something and was stunned. As a member of 85 Xiaohua, Yang Yang is different from others in that she is a model. Since her debut, she has mostly used her beauty for business. After getting married, she gradually moved to variety shows in film and television. It is undeniable that Yang Yang's beauty is indeed outstanding, and she is very playful and cute in the clothes of the butterfly fairy on Weibo night. However, the only thing the audience remembers is her face, and they really can compliment her acting skills. Any models and singers in the entertainment industry have the idea of transforming into actors, such as Yang Chaoyu and Mang Miki, but the results are not satisfactory. The same is true for Yang Yang, who wants to enter the entertainment circle. She appeared in some scenes in the early days, and her movements were very agile. But in recent years, her acting skills have become worse and worse. Some netizens picked out that she only stares, grins, and puts on airs. Some directors even expressed that they never wanted to work with her again. As a fan of Yang Yang, although I want to speak out for my idol, I have nothing to say. I just hope she can take on some roles that only sell beauty, and don't let people complain about her acting skills. However, according to reports, Yang Yang and Song Weilong's new drama Love Sickness Order is currently being filmed, and she will play the leading role in the drama. I have to admit that the heroine's appearance is very good looking, but her acting skills really make fans sweat for her. Of course, we also hope that Yang Yang's acting skills will improve in the past few years, and that the new drama will not disappoint the fans' expectations. Liu Yifei will become the queen of Weibo in 2023, overpowering the other 85 florets, and there are endless topics about her tonight. A live photo of Weibo night sparked controversy as soon as it was released. Yang Yang, Liu Shishi, and Yang Mi sat together and ignored Liu Yifei. Netizens have speculated about their relationship. When Yang Mi came to the stage to accept the award, he was not even willing to stand with Liu Yihui, and gave way to Liu Shishi and Yang Yang. In the end, Hu just stood among them and resolved the embarrassment. Some netizens said that they were afraid of being compared with Liu Yihui's appearance, and some netizens said that it was because of great conflicts, but I don't know what happened to them. And Liu Yihui, who is also an 85-year-old flower, was sought after by everyone when she debuted, and was called a fairy. The early image is pure and pleasant, and is firmly remembered by people. However, Liu Yihui's works in recent years have indeed become less and less. Go to the Wind starring Li Xian last year is a TV series that is different from the modern fast-paced live, and it is very heartwarming. And the love story of the two in the play was also learned from friends, and they got to know each other slowly, and it was very comfortable to watch. His drama was even hailed by the People's Daily as a panacea to cure the ceiling. Immediately after it was broadcast, it became popular in a city, encouraging young people to go out for a walk and relax. Liu Yihui looks even more beautiful against the beautiful scenery in the play, as if the years have not left any traces on her face, different from Yang Mi's mature and glamorous, more glamorous and noble. It is precisely for this reason that the audience feels that Li Xian and Liu Yihui are out of place, as if the female protagonist is beautiful alone, and there is no need for a male protagonist at all. There are indeed very few male actors who can suppress Liu Yihui in terms of aura, and it is the same in Menghu Lu. The only thing that can make the audience laugh is Liu Yihui's appearance, and the emotional line can't be touched at all. Now Liu Yihui is out of the mud but not stained. Although she is in the entertainment circle, she stays away from the hustle and bustle and takes care of herself alone. However, fans still hope that their idols can receive more works and do more business, and hope that Liu Yihui will get better and better. Liu Shishi on Weibo Night, Liu Shishi, Yang Mi, and Yang Yang huddled together to snub Liu Yihui, causing a lot of trouble. And Liu Shishi also had the title of Little Liu Yihui in the early days of his debut. Because the two look similar and have a cold temperament, they have been compared. Liu Shishi has always been concerned about this matter, so she doesn't see much overlap between the two. Liu Shishi is well known to the audience because of Selena Nigram, but after marrying Nicky Wu, she gradually faded out of people's vision. She focuses on her family and is not very professional, so she rarely produces works. In fact, her works have been well received in the past few years, and her acting skills have always been online. Fans only hope that Liu Shishi can produce more works and look forward to her performance. Zhao Liying Weibo Night 85 Zia Ahua only lacks Zhao Liying. Has Weibo Night been expelled? Of course not. Zhao Liying, as one of the top florets at the moment, is recognized by everyone as a powerful faction, so naturally she will not be ignored. We can see that Zhao Liying was invited early on the Weibo Night, and a total of 9 works won awards that night, 2 of which were Zhao Liying, but she was not present. Why? But look at Zhao Liying sitting on the sidelines alone, or even presenting awards alone. This is the same experience as Liu Yihui this year. Therefore, it is not difficult to imagine that having seen this kind of sophistication, it is just a place of noisy clowns, and there is no need to come again. Let's find the answer from last night's Weibo. The 3 happily took a group photo. And on the platform of Weibo Night, the actresses all want to squeeze their heads out to create some topics. For powerful actors like Zhao Liying and Liu Yihui, they really seem out of place. Especially after Zhao Liying's divorce, few people participated in such activities, and did not talk about the family with the outside world, and endured it silently. Fans like Zhao Liying very much, but this is also the character she has owned over the years, neither humble nor overbearing, indifferent to the world. Although Zhao Liying was born in a rural area, she has been down to earth along the way, rarely has scandals, and only speaks with her strength. From the household name in My Fair Princess to today's knowledge, every character is deeply rooted in the hearts of the people. At the beginning of her debut, Zhao Liying still took on some silly, wide and sweet roles, and then gradually changed to the heroine type. Every work in the past 2 years has been carefully selected, and the word-of-mouth feedback is very good. In the suspense drama Who is the Murderer in 2021, Zhao Liying will play the role of a psychologist. She didn't panic at all. Her eyes and expressions were very online, leading the audience into the plot. In 2022, the happiness of thousands of families will be broadcast on CCTV. Zhao Liying plays a rural woman in the play, and she may also have contact with her. The performance is very down-to-earth and has won unanimous praise. In the same year, there was also a Wind-Blowing Penelia, in which Zhao Liying played the self-made strong woman. Many people compared this drama with the same type of chicken feathers flying to the sky, and found that Zhao Liying's acting skills are not inferior to Yang Tao's at all. What's even more commendable is that Zhao Liying is not a professional actor. It is not easy to know each other along the way, and we cherish it even more. She does not cause scandals and concentrates on her career. It's really a clear stream in the entertainment industry. Epilogue. So it's not that Zhao Liying was removed from Weibo Night, but that Zhao Liying doesn't need to use the platform of Weibo Night to stir up the hype. She just wants to bring more good works to let the audience recognize herself. As a contemporary 85 Zaya, some are still keen to take on bad dramas, and some have devoted themselves to family and marriage. Only Zhao Liying has gone further and further on the road of strength. A group photo shows Zhao Liying's lonely and strong to the fullest, sober in the world. Beasts always act alone, while cattle and sheep work in groups. The same is true of Liu Yifei at the 2023 Weibo Night, and the same is true of Zhao Liying before. This time, a group of 85 hooligans interacted intimately on stage, chatted happily off stage, and took many photos together as souvenirs, just like close friends. But just a few years ago, there was news that Liu Shishi and Yang Mi were at odds. That year Scary Step by Step became popular, and Yang Mi joked to the camera, "I'm not too happy that Shishi is so popular now, and I got married later." A small gift was given to Liu, which was far from the level of Dahua Sun Li. At that time, Yang Mi's best friend had been replaced by Tang Yan. Now a few years have passed, Tang Yan has left, Liu Shishi has returned, Yang Yang has joined, and Hudan's harem can be called a scheming palace. As for the first-line actresses Liu Yifei and Zhao Liying, born in 1985, they have never been involved in disputes. The sisters socialized at Vanity Fair, chatting with producers and directors, and reminiscing with friends. When the camera fell on Liu Yifei, she looked away, waiting to leave after get off work. People who do good deeds say that Liu Yifei is too arrogant, not because others are helpless, but because she thinks highly of herself. In fact, Zhao Liying has also been evaluated like this many times, so this Weibo Night, she no longer attends the event, but concentrates on filming with the Yunnan crew, keeping her mouth shut, and only wants to make good movies. Although she hasn't arrived yet, she has already been shortlisted for 2 of the top 10 dramas of the year, namely The Wind Blows Penelia and The Happiness of Thousands of Families. But other fans joked that she was Ao's orphan. When she showed up at fashion events, she stood alone in the corner for awards shows. She sat under the stage and watched the performance of 85 Flowers. Even when she was in the same frame on the stage, she stood out with her aloof aura, with side hair covering half of her eyes, lonely and powerful. Participating in the Bazaar Charity Night, others are showing off on the red carpet, but she just doesn't walk on the red carpet. Marie Claire invited influential actresses in the domestic entertainment industry to co-produce black and white covers, including Yang Mi, Tang Yan, Liu Shishi, Nini, etc. Zhao Liying was not on the list. The spectators laughed at her for being out of gregariousness, but they didn't know that Zhao Liying was more sober than anyone else. If she takes the initiative to participate in Vanity Fair, the topic and discussion will not be low, and there will even be a wave of girlfriend love. But she will never. Zhao Liying, who has climbed from the bottom, knows better than anyone. Fame and fortune will eventually disappear, leaving only works. However, what is surprising is that Liu Yifei and Xiao Zhao, who have always been solitary, have a group photo together. The two had appeared on Weibo Night 2 years ago and greeted each other. The two have never met each other, but it seems that Liu Yifei looks like a little fangirl, while Zhao Liying is calm and happy. It seems that the strong are all sympathetic to each other. When other hooligans were still worrying about the road to transformation, Zhao Liying never cared. She only cared about the script, and whether she liked the character or not. The fairy tale drama Walking with the Phoenix that was filmed continuously is not a common fairy romance drama on the market. The drama has been completed for 7 months. Judging from the official behind-the-scenes video, this time Zhao Liying plays the #1 person in the spirit world goddess of war. This play, this demeanor,